Yes, Haribo, Haribo. For those men who are reaching the age of 60 and over, I'm 78 in a few days. Okay, quickly. Prostrate's always a big trouble. But they just found out that steam can help get rid of prostrate. What is it? It's unmotivated uh, stuff that's in your prostrate. It has been collected. It may be even because you sat on a place that was cold. You shouldn't do that. It's actually in the Vedic, Srila Prabhupada, when he had the devotees sitting down and he was talking to them, he told Brahmananda, never sit on the ground. A lady should never sit roll on the ground, dandavats, because her breasts touch the earth. And a man should never sit directly on the ground. So these are things that should be observed. So when the coldness goes in that area, if you see that area is very, very, very protected with heat from the stomach, heat from the legs, crossing everything. That is the place that should be heated at all times. Unless you jump in the Yamuna this time of the year. Yeah. So now, this is a very good one. This, you can never go above this line, and I'll tell you why. Because if you go above this line of filling it, it will come out as water and spit on you, and that is really heavy. And this is usually made for for people that are wanting to take steam into their face, so this can be moved and everything. I have it down like this because this is just perfect. And for the ladies that are watching, sorry, but this you sit comfortably. Yes, sit comfortably. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I hope you can see nicely. Yeah, I hope you can see nicely. Yeah, you just sit comfortably like this, and then let the steam come into that area. Before this steaming and everything, and rub. You'll find that if you don't rub, it becomes hot quick. But if you rub a lot, then it doesn't become hot quick. The heat goes in. So, the way that they're doing this nowadays is that they're taking a pipe, putting it in physically down, down the canal, and then they have to open up a hole so that they can steam it. Now, for me, I don't like the idea, you know. I'd rather not them try to clean out my prostrate, but steam is what is helping out. And I don't know if this works or not, but I'm trying anything I can, avoiding any intervention. And I've got all the way up to almost 60, you know. 60 cc's increase in the prostrate. I've gone all the way up to that. So I want to keep it down. I'm going to do another ultrasound pretty soon just to see if it's come down. Because that was, maybe 4 years ago. It may have come down just by the medicines you see there. The Patanjali medicines and everything. Durba, what? Darba. Darba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's one thing. And then, because I'm an American, I don't put oil all over my body, but I'm learning how to do it nicely. Okay, you take something this is really strong glass. This can take a lot of heat and everything, but not fast heat. So I just put this in water, hot water, and let it heat up. And then the oil goes in easier and everything. And this is Narayan oil. You can use other oils, whatever you can get a hold of. Coconut oil, Narayan oil. Patanjali sells so many. Kaya Kalpa oil too. I don't know which one is the best for this, but I also use a mixture of, let me see if I can grab it. Yeah. Okay. This is a mixture of castor oil, which is common here in India, really common. Sacred too. And that's baking soda. So it's less baking soda and a lot of castor oil. And I heat it up too. But with this oil, you can't leave it on your body. After 25 minutes, you have to take it off because the baking soda is real alkaline, and you don't want to force alkalinity on your body. You disrupt it. So what you do is you can put it on, but then with a let's see, Barbara O'Neill says with a nice lukewarm cloth, make sure you get it all off. You know, so that helps the because the castor oil will go into the section. It'll penetrate in the sections, start breaking things up, and also the Narayan oil. Yeah. Okay. So that was a really quick one there. I hope everybody got it. I got my little pad. You know, it's a kid's pad that urinates everywhere. So I just use this little pad. I wash it when I can. I got this. I can maybe in the link or whatever. Oh, I don't know how they do it. The comments, just the comments. I can send you the link on this one. It's a really good class. It stays on for about over 10 minutes. Nicely, it stays on. A little green light here. That's all. Yeah, well, electricity's gone. Okay, so in that way you can get everything moving. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So if I don't get the link out, Cinidy. Okay, Cinidy. And like I said, don't go over this line because it'll spit the water out. Even if you're using it, because this is really good for cough cold. You just turn it around, right? Just turn it around. There you go, turn it around. And then you put your face there with a towel over your face, and you can breathe some. I wouldn't put any type of essence or anything in here because it may ruin the coil inside. I wouldn't do something like that, you know. I like airments, you know. I like the essence, but I think if you put it in here, you're going to directly be heating it up also. So it's no good. But this really puts out 10 minutes each time you do it. Okay, you can always, I don't know how to get a hold of me. It's easy, 805 777 6654. That's 805 777 6654. Name's Saunaka. And then you can ask me some questions and everything. Remember, I'm not a doctor, and I'm just testing this out, and maybe in 2 or 3 days I can tell you a result after about, I don't know, I have had this for about 2 weeks now. So I can give you a result on this. I'm hopeful.